Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rachakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. The men on the highways and the byways that are pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. To the remnant men, women, and children of the elect, to you all I say shalom. My name is Ahmawan Ahyash, and I'm back with another lesson through the power and the spirit of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, Bahasham Rachakwadash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I want to jump into this quick lesson to basically report on the state of Babylon the Great, the state of the world, okay, the wickedness that lies within. All right, this place is absolutely waxing worse and worse, as the scriptures tell us that it would. And this is another reason why our Lord and Savior Yahawashi has to come back and get rid of this place. Why it's prophesied that Babylon will be burned by thermonuclear destruction because it absolutely deserves it. Okay, this video that I'm about to play is, I guess it's some sort of, this is some sort of a meeting, for lack of a better word at the moment, where they're discussing pedophilia, right? And they're discussing that it's soon to be considered a sexual orientation. Okay. At this present moment, pedophilia is punishable as a punishable offense. It's a crime. Okay. It's a felony to engage in pedophilia, which is, having sex or sleeping with a minor. For the most part, right? That's basically what pedophilia is. But we have entered into a space, and we're living in a world where pedophilia will soon be justified as a sexual orientation instead of the sick, maniacal act that it is. Because most pedophiles, they prey on young people, young children, really. It's a sick, sadistic demon that are on mostly men, and they prey on young boys and girls. Okay. And it's actually an offense that should be punishable by death. But when you live in a world that's ruled and controlled and governed by Esau, Edom, and this is what you get. Okay? This is what you get. And this is why we don't care, us men who are serving the Lord, we don't care about anybody's opinion or anybody's thoughts on us saying that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil, okay, that the Bible speaks of. And this nation, along with the other heathen nations, will be going into slavery to serve their punishment, that cup that we are currently, Slakia. When I say us, I mean so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. The cup that we're drinking out of at this moment, which is captivity and hardship, that cup will be passed over to Esau, Edom, and these nations very soon, and deservedly so. And this video that I'm about to play is a reason why. It's just one of the many reasons why. But this one in particular, it does something different to you. You know what I'm saying? When you hear about how they are looking to justify these acts. Okay? Let me play this.
Most of us feel discomfort when we think about pedophiles. But just like pedophiles, we are not responsible for our feelings. We do not choose them. But we are responsible for our actions. And we must make a decision. It is in our responsibility to reflect and to overcome our negative feelings about pedophiles and to treat them with the same respect we treat other people with. We should accept that pedophiles are people who have not chosen their sexuality and who, unlike most of us, will never be able to live it out freely if they want to lead an upright life. We should accept that pedophilia is a sexual preference.
Yes, from an emotional point of view, I can kind of understand that you would want to eliminate these people from society. However, it doesn't make sense. And that's because we're talking about biology. We're talking about a sexual orientation, something that we simply cannot change. And on top of that, every day, new people are born with the same difficulty. So it's not practical to eliminate these people from society. They haven't done anything wrong.
And there you have it. Okay? Soon, there will be a justifiable case for pedophiles to just prey on young children. Because that's basically what this is about. And these are bunches of witches and warlocks and evil demonic spirits that are speaking on the behalf of, this sickness, this filth. Okay, she started off the video saying most of us feel discomfort about pedophile. You damn straight we do. You damn right we do. Because who in their right mind, and that's the problem. They're saying that this is these pedos have not chosen their sexuality. Hey, the Lord is giving them over to this filth. Yeah, most of us feel discomfort because the thought of you sexualizing and committing that act with a minor, and when I say a minor, these are children. It's sick, man. And for anybody to get up and feel that you can speak on the behalf or justify the act by saying that this is a sexual preference. Yeah, it's a sexual preference. You prefer to have sex with children, which is sick, man. But here in Babylon, a so-called sexual preference is not to be frowned upon. That's the problem. Okay? And the Lord is good. And the Lord, when I saw this video, I immediately thought fire and brimstone. That's the thought that came to my head, was fire and brimstone. Because that's what the Lord has prepared for those who are in this, those who commit the acts of pedos. Okay, I want to choose my words right. All right. Whether you are of the alphabet community, whether you are a pedo, you are all in the same. The Lord's going to destroy you for that reason, for those same reasons, man. And I thought of fire and brimstone as soon as I heard it. Made me think of the story of Sodom and Gomorrah with Lot. And I'm going to read Genesis, the 19th chapter, for the sake of this lesson. That story. Okay, where the two men in Sodom came and they wanted to have sex with the angels, man. This is crazy, man. This world that we live in is beyond repair, way beyond repair, because it's just getting worse and worse. I don't care who you try to vote for. I don't care who you try to, get together with or act like there's some sort of saving for this place. There's nothing that can be done. It's too much evil, too much bloodshed, too much demonic energy, spiritual wickedness in high places. This place has to be burned. Fire is the only solution. Genesis 19:1, it says, and there came two angels to Sodom at evening. And Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. And Lot, seeing them, rose up to meet them. And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, behold now, my lords, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night, and wash your feet. And ye shall rise up early, and go on your ways. And they said, nay, but we will abide in the street all night. And he pressed upon them greatly. And they turned in unto him, and entered into his house. And he made them a feast, and did bake unleavened bread, and they did eat. So Lot welcomed the angels into his home. It says, but before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter. Okay, so there was men from the city that came to Lot's house to inquire about those men. And here's what happened. It says, and they called unto Lot, and they said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night? Bring them out unto us that we may know them. Okay, and by know them meaning having, lay down with them. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly. So he was saying, look, what y'all trying to do is wicked, man. Go on about your business, because this ain't cool what y'all trying to do, right? It says, behold now, I have two daughters, and this is Lot. Behold now, I have two daughters which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and ye do to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing, for therefore came they under the shadow of my roof. And Lot, because he had integrity, okay, he said unto them, look, I got two daughters that y'all can have sex with, basically. But these men are off limits. I'd rather give y'all my daughters who have not known any man ever. I'll give y'all my daughters instead of you doing this wicked act. Verse 9, and they said, stand back. So they wasn't even having it. They was like, look, man, we don't want your daughters. All right. We want to go up in these men, which is fucking evil, man. Just the thought of it. I don't even. Just the thought of it, man. And they said, stand back. And they said again, this one fellow came into sojourn, and he will needs be a judge. Now we will deal worse with thee than with them. And they pressed sore upon the man, even Lot, and came near to break the door. But the men put forth their hand and pulled Lot into the house to them to shut the door. And they smote the men that were at the door of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they wearied themselves to find the door. So the angels smote those men that came to the house, okay, to commit that wicked act. They smote them with blindness, and they couldn't find a door. So they was, they was confounded, so to speak. Like, maybe not the word confounded, but they were smote with blindness, and they couldn't even find a door. But check this out, verse 12. And the men said unto Lot, hast thou here any besides, son-in-law, and thy sons, and thy daughters, and whatsoever thou hast in the city, bring them out in this place. So the angel said, look, man, gather your family together, man. All right, verse 13, for we will destroy this place, because the cry of them that is waxing great before the face of the Lord, and the Lord Yahawashi has sent us to destroy it. So the angel said unto Lot, look, get your family and get going, because the Lord sent us to destroy this place for the wickedness and the evil that you just experienced. All right. We jump down to verse 24. Because like I said, when I thought of this when I saw that video, I thought of fire and brimstone. Verse 24, jumping down, it says, then the Lord, Yahawashi rained upon Sodom and upon Gomorrah brimstone and fire from the Lord out of heaven. And he overthrew those cities and all the plain and all the inhabitants of the cities that which grew upon the ground. So the Lord rained fire and brimstone upon the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, cities of Sodom and Gomorrah for the abominations, okay, for these wicked, evil acts, okay, which align with
Most of us feel discomfort when we think about pedophiles.
All right, which align with the video that I just played. Okay. Anyway. All right. So, you know, when you are pushing or promoting pedo and you are justifying it, this is the judgment that it'll be met with. Okay. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 8. It says, but the fearful and the unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And I couldn't get that out my head, fire and brimstone. So I just wanted to pull up a couple of scriptures, because these people who are standing up in these forums talking about, you know, justifying these acts and saying that, you know, this is an orientation and we shouldn't judge them. They should have a place in the world. These are sorcerers, man. All right. These are sorcerers, and they're going to have their place in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is coming. Which is coming. Okay. The Lord is going to burn this place with thermonuclear destruction, and it is justified. It's warranted, man. This place has to go. It has to be destroyed. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Okay. And a lot of our people do this as well, because a lot of our people justify a lot of the wickedness that go on in this earth, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. But that video I played, all right, they're sitting there saying we shouldn't judge them. We shouldn't cast them out of society. They have a place here because of their orientation. And that's putting evil for good. That's what that's doing. Putting darkness for light. Trying to shed some sort of light on that demon, man. That's a demon that's on you. If you prefer to have sex with children, come on, man. Come on, man. You want to play semantics, talk about sexual orientation, okay, or sexual preference. Yeah, you have a preference for wickedness. That's all it means. It says, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them. Destruction, death unto those who are wise. And because some of these people are too smart for their own damn good. There's people that get up and speak on these forums and these meetings and these debates or whatever the case is. They have all types of degrees and doctorates, and they have these, they have these clinical studies and all this information and this data. And they're wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight, because it is turned into just abomination after abomination, wickedness after wickedness. You know, these people want to defy the laws of just basic human morality, man. And they want to deep dive into making themselves come up with all types of, different types of information and things that make them look like they've cracked some sort of code or discovered some shit, some fly shit. Like, it's like, nah. This is just this evil, man. That's all it is. This shit is vexing. It really is, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. I'm going to close out with this. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So because of the wickedness and how it has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, the Lord's going to destroy this place. He's going to bring absolute chaos and calamities and death and the sword, missiles, just complete judgment to this place. And it's warranted. And may Yahawashi protect the elect. All right. Verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's the elect. And these are those who have, sigh and cry for the abominations that's done in the midst thereof, that are crying to the Lord to bring this place down. All right. And there's many that have died in the Lord, serving the Lord and doing right by Yahawashi, that want this place destroyed. And rightfully so, man, because this is just, come on, man. There's no way you in your right mind and you could justify this kind of evil and wickedness that we see in this world. All right. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Bahashim Yahawashi, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostle and the elders, that great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.